Wow! How about that?
Ciao.
Valentino, great to see you again. Welcome back to the States. Glad to have you. How's that for a reception?
Yeah, fantastic. Thanks a lot. I've already a lot of people for Thursday, so beautiful.
Good. You've been racing in the United States at Laguna Seca some. What do you think of coming to Indianapolis?
So this place is fantastic because it's full of history and a lot of fascinating from the old times here in the oval. But we race in the garden of the oval, and so we have to understand the track, if it's good for MotoGP, if it's fun. But come here in America is always a pleasure.
What's your favorite part about coming to the United States? What do you like about the culture over here? What types of things do you like to do?
Yes, compared to Europe, to Italy, especially the people is more quiet, and so it's possible manage better, like stay with the people, make autograph. The people is more quiet. In Europe, they are a little bit more exciting, more confusion.
You know, when Michael Schumacher would come for the Formula One race, Michael would always come over early, and he had some Harley Davidson dealers around the country that he knew, and he would do these long motorcycle rides. Now, I know you're not riding a Harley anywhere, but is there anything like that you like to do when you come to the United States?
Never like a Harley, never ride an Harley before. I want. Maybe it's fun, yeah, but I prefer more sport bike with more horsepower. But here also have also a great atmosphere around the track, and so I'm curious to see what's happened during the weekend, and to understand how many people come to see the MotoGP race on Sunday, because in Laguna Seca from 2005 was the first year to now. In 3 years the people growing up very much. Now is full of people around the track, so it's good for MotoGP coming in US, and I hope our popularity become bigger and bigger, because our sport is very funny to follow.
All right. We have a question out there, Michael?
We have a lot of questions. We're back on the flower box in the back. If you'd like to ask a question, just raise your hand. I will come over to you. This young man, well, look at the gear you have on here, young man. What is your name, your place of origin, and your question?
Lance Valerie from Cabo San Lucas in Mexico. How does it feel to be a 6-time world champion?
What he's talking, Valentino has a 75-point lead in the championship right now with 5 rounds to go. It's not a lot, although it's looking pretty good on a 3-race win streak right now, right?
Yes, no, it's not yet. I mean, I have 5 races to go, and it's a long way to the end. But I have a 75 point of advantage, so my advantage is important. But we have to doesn't make the mistake of relax and lose the concentration. Continue to work like in the beginning of the year. Our potential this year is so high, so it's possible. My target is arrive on the podium in all the race from here to the end.
It's taken care of.
Your dog.
Guido? My dog?
Yeah.
Does he travel, or how do you?
No, my dog. I have an English bulldog. It's very fat.
Frank, are you part English bulldog?
No.
Guido stay always under the air conditioning in my house, so it's, that doesn't want to come. Maybe see the race in the TV, maybe.
If he's awake, does he sleep through the race?
If he's awake, yes.
Another one out front. Your name, where you're from, and your question.
My name is Ron Vallada. I'm from Owensboro, Kentucky.
OWB.
And Valet, when Nicky Hayden was your teammate as a rookie, you know, he's breaking in and he showed everybody he was pretty fast right off the bat. And you said, I think I read it in Cycle News, you said Nicky's very, very brave. And that meant that you weren't going to give him any more, too many more secrets anyway. But my question is, to run as fast as you do, to win races and be dominant, how brave are you? How brave do you have to be?
So I know Nicky very well because we stayed together in Honda in 2003, and he's a great guy. And I like the spirit of the American rider that fight a lot on the track, but don't have any problem out of the track. So this is very good for the sport. And no, I say to Nicky he's very brave because he's used to race here in America, where the track are more than 3 in 2004 when I switched from Honda to Yamaha. Was very funny to explain because have some secret meeting with Yamaha, was